Okay, hi guys. Okay, I'm back. I told you guys I want to try and do more YouTube videos, so that's what I'm doing. I asked you guys on Snapchat to send me things that you need advice with, help with. So I got some responses and we can just get right into it. Okay, so these questions are kind of like random and all over the place, but I'll just start off with this one. Hey, what is the best place to take my girlfriend out on a date, in your opinion? I would say, I don't know. I just like doing chill stuff, nothing like extravagant. I just like going to my favorite restaurant or going to the movies or even just staying in, cooking a nice meal, just spending time. Just spend time with them. I don't think it's about money. Yeah, I would just say good food, good vibes. Just know her and know what she likes, and that's really all I can say without knowing the person. But yeah, do something outside, something active, maybe something different. I love yoga, so I would say like yoga. You could take a cooking class. There's so many things you can do. Just do it. You know what I mean? Travel, maybe. Well, that's not a date, but okay. Next. For me personally, I've had girl issues. I end up getting nervous approaching someone I like, and I guess you girls have the tendency to sense that in a guy or something. I don't know what it is. But I end up being a turnoff, which in turn has curbed my confidence indefinitely and made me depressed about it and stuff. They say women don't care for looks, but rather look more for personality. I'd like to hear it from a woman herself. I don't know what it is. I never ended up having much confidence in myself all of my life, so I just kind of curbed the idea of getting a girlfriend since I fail miserably every time. I end up getting hung up on a rejection for a while, which sucks, and I hate having to deal with it since it ends up being the only thing on my mind for weeks to come. I don't understand how some guys can do it. It just frustrates the hell out of me. I know it's different, but I haven't found my niche yet, I guess. But I've been trying to figure out what would work for me instead of just blind trial and error. No one was there to show me the way. I didn't have a dad growing up. Nor did I have anyone really to look up to. Okay. Let me try and see what the question is. I guess, is the question just, I guess you girls have a tendency to sense that in a guy, and I end up being a turnoff. Do women care for looks more than personality, or vice versa? I would say, I mean, for me, definitely personality is more important. Ryan's honestly the only like extremely good looking person that I've dated, because I definitely have just been more into personality and always will be. But yeah, so for me, but every girl is different. I can't really comment on other girls' situations or what they're into, but I definitely wouldn't generalize anything. I definitely wouldn't say like all girls are more interested in personality, but I would think personality is definitely more important than looks. Looks are gonna fade. You're gonna get old. Like, it's just gonna happen. And I mean, if you can laugh through life with somebody, that's all that's important. Someone that cares about you, takes care of you, is loyal, is always gonna be there for you. Yeah, definitely personality over looks, 1000%. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what the question is, but confidence is everything. Like, if you have to fake it till you make it, do that, because we definitely can smell fear. I think anybody can. Like, anybody knows when somebody's confident and when they're not. It's just they give off a vibe, a certain vibe. So just be conscious of your vibes that you're giving off, because it is, you know, a turn on when a guy has confidence or a girl has confidence. Like, they are very proud of themselves. They're unapologetically them, and I think you just need to own yourself and own up. You know, you can be very forward with someone, and just be honest with them. Like, hey, I have baggage, but I don't want to bring that into this relationship. I am looking for a girlfriend. You know, just say how you feel, and if somebody has a problem with that, then they're not the one for you anyway. So it's just, you don't have to waste your time. Yeah, that's my advice for you. Okay, next question. Have you ever been addicted to medications? Don't worry, I won't share. Just curious if you've ever overcame addiction of any sort. Honestly, I have never been addicted to anything. Yeah, so that's a no, but I can say when I was in college, I definitely drank heavily. When I look back on it, that was the times that I was like partying and going out the most and drinking the most. That was like my most unhappy time. And nothing can really, if you're not happy with yourself, nothing can, no matter how many drinks you take or, you know, pills you take, like whatever it is, like nothing is gonna make you happy with yourself if you're not. So you just have to look inward and work on yourself and to find happiness. Yeah, I have not, but I really feel for people that do struggle with that, because it's definitely, there's so much negativity surrounding that subject, and I think it's okay to like ask for help, and it's okay to reach out to friends and family and use your resources. You know, there's places you can call, there's places you can go. Like, I studied psychology in college, so I know that it's definitely a chemical imbalance in your brain. You know, like drugs really change your brain function. So addiction is really tough. It's really hard, and I don't know that personally, but I definitely don't judge anybody who's ever been addicted to drugs or alcohol or anything. Just get the help you need is all I can say, because you're worth it and your life is worth it and you are loved. And yeah, I would definitely say just reach out to somebody, get the help, and better yourself for yourself. Okay, next question. Okay, so I can't seem to find someone to have a family with. Seems like no one wants to have children anymore. I'm 48 and girls I date are much younger and not ready, or mid-30s, and think that their clock is out of time. Then people will tell you, you're a guy, you don't need to be in a rush, you can have kids when you're 70, but I don't want to be 70 and have kids. That's tough. I would say if you're looking for a family and trying to have kids, just let that be known. Let that be like one of your, not what you start out with, but definitely when you're trying to get in a relationship with someone, I want kids, I don't want to wait super long time to have kids. I want to start a family, I'm 48. So I'm ready for this, and are you ready for this? Is it something you want in the foreseeable future? Just be honest with people. Maybe definitely don't go for like super young girls, because they aren't ready. They still have so much they want to do, because it is such a big commitment, and there's so much that goes into it, money-wise, time, So, like, I'm 24 and I'm definitely not ready. I would say you're probably generalizing. Like, people want to have kids at 30, Like, maybe not the girls that you're meeting or, seeing or whatever. But there's definitely women out there that are that age that want to have kids. I would say just keep trying. Just keep trying to find the one. Maybe go on eHarmony. I don't know. Maybe don't go on Tinder and try and find a family or make a family, because I don't think that's the way to go on that one. But yeah, I don't know. Just keep trying. I think it'll all work out the way it's supposed to. So I really do think that. Okay, so next question. I'm vegan. I have resisted the temptation of the smell of meat so far, but I just want to ask, what do you do when you smell chicken or fish or something? And how do you put up with criticism of being vegan? For me, when I smell it, I kind of associate it with all of the things in that industry that are just really wrong. And like, especially poultry, it's the way those chickens are treated and how they live, and it's just disgusting. So I'm kind of like grossed out by it, and I just feel so sorry for the animals that are just raised to die, and it's not a life to live, and I just don't want to be the reason that they die, and I just don't want to put my money into that type of an industry. So for me, I don't know, it can smell good, but there's so many alternatives that just go to the store and get some fake meat, some faux meat. Like, just do that instead. That would be my advice. Go have an Impossible Burger somewhere. Like, it's not worth that. That industry is just so bad that it's not worth it for me. So, how do I put up with criticism of being vegan? I don't know. I mean, you just do it, and people are annoying, but you just block them, or, I definitely get a lot more criticism now, which my body really hasn't changed that much to be getting some of the comments that I'm getting, like, oh, you need to eat a burger, or like shit like that. Like, I don't know, I haven't lost any weight, I haven't gained any weight. Like, I'm a lot more cut now, but I'm also working out hard. But yeah, I don't know. My dad was definitely like my biggest critic, I guess, when it comes to veganism, because he loves like pizza, and he just doesn't really get it. But I think he's starting to now, and I don't know, just carry on with your life, do you, and don't worry about other people's opinions. Like, don't take criticism from someone you wouldn't take advice from, and just don't. People who matter don't mind, and people who mind don't matter. Straight up. So just don't take advice from people that don't matter. Yeah, just let it fall off your back. It's no worries. If you don't like my life choices, that's fine. You don't have to follow me. Like, it's my life. So yeah, criticism, it sucks, but Just don't worry about it. Okay. How do you start to keep in shape? For me, I would say the only way to start is to start. Like, you just have to do it. Definitely focus on nutrition. Just do it. Just work out. Just whether it's a walk, I would start slow for sure. Start walking every morning, you know, get your steps in, then maybe get a gym membership, maybe follow some things on Instagram or do some HIIT workouts. You know, you don't even have to leave your house. You don't have to have a gym membership. Just start working on your nutrition. You'll feel a lot better, and when you get your body moving and the endorphins are flowing, like, you're gonna feel so good, and you'll start to, when you feel good, you're gonna look good, and you'll probably lose some weight if that's what your goal is. If not, just definitely moving around and eating well is the big one. Eat your greens, get your nutrients in there. Yeah. You just have to do it. You just have to start. Nobody can do it for you. Nobody can get you off the couch. Like, you have to want to do it and do it. Once you get into a routine, I have to say it's so much easier. But yeah, you can really become, like, for me, I'm like almost addicted to working out. Like, I love the way I feel after. I love knowing, like, I did something today that's gonna better me for tomorrow. That's gonna, you know, I want to live a long life, a happy life, free of disease. And that's really what keeps me going with my fitness journey. I want to know my, like, great grandkids, so I want to live a long life, a long, happy, healthy life. And I know that working out and eating right are the main key to living a long life. So, yeah. Motivation, you can find motivation anywhere. Instagram, gym motivation, like, hashtag, like, you can find motivation from anything. If you want me to be your motivation, follow my health and fitness account, and went vegan. That's where I post, like, workout stuff. You can always ask me any questions, and I'll be happy to answer. Yeah, you just gotta do it.